I just wanted to draw and talk. I don't know. I was like in the mood to just talk because it's been a while since I've um like record me like talking and stuff. And I don't know. Um I had this thought um like when I don't know, say somebody I don't know, popular on the internet makes like I don't know, like a server or something where they can like go talk to their fans or like fans can like talk to each other. And the reason why I bring this up because I was watching a like old live stream by somebody and they went into like a general call thing and it already had like people in there. Um and I don't know if this is just like a me thing or this is how I think, but every time that I've like heard people like talk to, that popular person, they seem so like anxious. Like not in the like the word anxious, but like oh my god, I'm talking to somebody like popular and like they treat them as like they're not just like a regular ass human being. Like they like treat him as like I don't know. I don't really explain. I'm not gonna explain anything, but I hope that you know what I mean. Like, ooh, okay, that finger does not look good. Hold on. In fact, I think that whole thumb looks all effed up. Hold on. I'll come back to that later. But shit, what was I saying? Like they seem like uh like they're trying to like suck up in a way. Like they're trying to be like they act like they've like known them all their lives sent cuz like the only information that they're getting about that popular person is stuff that they said about themselves in videos. So like they act like they try to act all like like uh like like chummy, like all friendly. I mean, it's going to be friendly, but like they act like they've been like their next door neighbor for like the past 5 years when it's like their first encounter ever. Like they just act like they know them when you don't know them. You might think that you know them because you have this like idea in their head of what you think of who they think they are, but in all reality, you don't know that person at all. Um I don't know how else to like explain it. Like I'm sure that like some people are just like chill like oh hey what's up but like they're like oh hey like like I don't know. I'm not a good explainer, but I hope you know what I am talking about. Like they act like they're friends when they don't know each other. And then the person in the call, the person that's like has like a huge following or like a decent following acts all awkward because they're acting awkward and acting weird because like like they're not treating them like an actual like human like being like they just see the verified check mark. They don't see a person, which is weird. I mean, I'm sure that like not all fans are like that, but like I just seen so many examples of this of those kinds of people just acting so like weird. Like like dude, they wake up every morning, they have their breakfast, they brush their teeth, they have their shower, they go to work and then they make their videos. Like they're not this machine popping out content, you know? I don't know, I just think it's weird. Um that's all I wanted to say about that. I don't really know what else to talk about. Um this hand's really bugging me. I think I'll redo that one. I don't even know what I'm drawing right now. I'm just doing whatever. Um in fact, I don't like this drawing. It's too long. It's I don't know. I'll just reset. Maybe I'll just doodle. What should I draw? Draw a cat. Those are fun. Cats are funny. Um earlier today I was on my phone. I was looking through Pinterest, just looking at random pictures, and I saw like this like picture of like a comparison to like, the blobfish and how it's supposed to look like, and like they were explaining on the picture um like uh like the blobfish is not actually supposed to look like that. It's because like their skin got all messed up from the pressure from the surface, I think, and it messed them up, and like they're dead, or like they're in extreme amounts of pain, and they're not supposed to look all like, you know like uh like all like red like that. They're not supposed to look like that. They're just supposed to look like an actual like fish, but they look like that because they're all mutilated, and they were talking about how it's being marketed as like cute and like quirky little funny looking ugly fish when it's literally a mutilated dead animal. I don't know. I thought that was weird cuz when I was little and I first heard about, the blobfish, I was like, "Whoa, that's crazy." And I didn't think anything of it, but like just like recently, um I learned that they're not actually supposed to look like that. They're supposed to look like honestly don't remember what they look like when they're not all, dead. But they look cute. They look very pretty when like when they're not, like all pink and in pain. They look very nice and pretty, and I think they should start people should start, drawing and making plushies of them, when they're not, you know, in pain and, you know, stuff like that. They should draw them how they're actually supposed to look like. I don't know what else to talk about. Um, what should I talk about? Um, should I color this in? Yeah, I think I'll color this in. This is me, by the way. Look how awesome I look. It's so crazy how much I've like changed how I used to draw myself because like back in like 2018 to 2019 I used to like draw myself like this. Like I had hair that went like that, a swoop, like that, and no hair in the front, just that, just the circle head and just the hair on top. So it just looked like I was like, had a receding hairline. I mean, I kind of do. I kind of got that Ronald McDonald hairline, but yeah, I don't know what was up with me. Just it was because back around that time, I was really like into Eddsworld at the time, and I really wanted to capture like the style. So it was like kind of like it was drawing like the circle, and then the that's it. That's how I draw myself all the time. And then I grew out of it. I don't know how else. Oh, and then afterwards, I used to draw myself like spiky hair, long hair, ratted hair, and then it went over the eye. And then I had the I don't know what this is called, but I don't know. But I had that whole thing, and then my hair was colored in black, cause I was so edgy, and I was extremely depressed. So when you're depressed, this is how you have to draw yourself, guys. You gotta draw yourself miserable, wearing all black. You just gotta look freaking emo. Um, yeah, and I drew myself like this for like a very, not a very long time. I'd say like about like a year in like 2020 to 2021. And oops. And I don't know what else I don't know what I moved on to afterwards. Is that the same size? No. 4? Yeah, it's 4. Um oh, and then I drew this wasn't even that long ago either. That was like probably like a couple months ago, maybe like in the winter time, cuz I had bangs, like straight bangs. And then I draw myself with a triangle nose because my nose goes like that and then that, and I try to like capture like like the triangle like bump shape because it was like kind of like sharp kind of. And then I drew myself not like that, but I drew myself with bangs. And then I would draw my friend with a circle nose because their nose is like smooth, like it like doesn't have like a bump, so I drew a circle. And then their awesome, totally cool hair. It's all fluffy. They're like a sheep. And then their smile. And I gotta have that awesome looking face. I gotta have like the yeah, 'cause they're awesome. Um, and then sometimes I would draw my braces. Yeah, but I usually just like draw whatever now of how I want to like draw myself as. But right now, I'm just gonna draw myself in some. Maybe I could be barefoot. Because I'm usually never barefoot, like ever, because I don't like showing my bare feet. I just like don't like the feeling of like the ground touching my feet, so that's why I always have something covering my feet. Or like when I'm not wearing something over my feet is when I'm on, like my bed, because I have nothing, like I'm not stepping on anything, right? So I wear socks or I wear shoes or I wear my Crocs. But maybe I'll draw myself barefoot this time. And yeah. I feel like I was gonna say something, but I don't remember what I was gonna say. Um, I feel like that I should start posting more. I just haven't really been getting any ideas, or I never really had, the motivation. But I'm sure that I'll have some motivation soon once my meds kick in. That's another thing that I wanted to talk about. Um, I really don't like it when you mention to somebody that you have to be medicated for something, or like you say that like you're on meds, and then they say like, oh well, you don't need to be put on, like drugs, and you don't need them, when clearly you do. And I've been told, well, you don't need to be put on medication, you just need counseling. And some people, this might seem like a crazy idea, but some people need to be put on medication and have counseling also. Um, which is totally crazy, I know. Like you can't just pick one and go with it. People can do both because maybe counseling isn't enough, or maybe the medication isn't enough and they just need more help. Um, and people do need to be medicated, and that's okay. They're getting the help for their mental illness. Like, like, I'm sure it wouldn't be a good idea just to walk up to, somebody that has like medication for like, I don't know, like leg pain, and say like, "Oh, I'm sure it's not that bad. Don't take your meds," even though they're in excruciating pain. Just you don't need them. You can live without them. You can cope, which is stupid because some people need to be medicated, like me. Um, because I went back on my meds 4 days ago, I think. Yeah, 4 days ago. And I don't know how I feel. I guess I feel like, obviously I don't feel okay, but, um, I don't know, I feel no different. But once it starts to kick in, I'll feel like kind of worse how I did before I went on, but that's just a side effect that I'm sure some people get with, like, like medication for their mental illness stuff. That once they, take it for a while, their, symptoms of mental illness gets worse. And then once you, it slowly starts to, like kick in, I guess, and then it just like makes everything like balanced out and normal. Like obviously like I'll still get sad, but like it won't be as intense as like, depression or like anxiety and like panic attacks and like, you know. But yeah, I'd say it's been going pretty good. I guess I've been coping with drawing and talking with my friend. I guess it's been going alright. Hasn't been the best, but it will get better. Um, the one thing that sucks about like the medication that I'm on right now, it makes you very, very forgetful. Like very forgetful. I'm already a forgetful person, but like this shit makes you very forgetful. And it makes you really tired a lot, and I'm already a tired person. Um like the first day I took it, I was exhausted. I could not get up from my couch. But like, hey, it's either being forgetful and tired and being forgetful and tired while you are like severely depressed. So I rather just pick the first option. Um, I should probably set a timer on my phone. Actually, wait, no. I don't know because I wake up at different times of the day. I mean, like today I woke up at like around like 2 p.m. Um, so I don't know. Either I get reminded to take my meds or I get woken up and then I get given. Did that even make sense? I get given my meds. I don't know. I can't speak that good. Um, but like either I get reminded and I'm like, oh yeah, and then I take my meds, or I get woken up and I get my meds through that. Like this morning, um, I have no memory whatsoever, but all I remember was waking up and thinking, oh yeah, I have to take my meds today. And then I look on my desk and I see my medicine cup. And I was like, I don't remember that being there. And I was like, oh, did my mom give me my meds? Which is, she did. And I was telling her like I have no memory whatsoever. Like I do not remember you ever waking me up and like here take your meds. And That was probably because it was like freaking like 7 in the morning because she had to get up for work. But like usually I remember like things like I don't know being like woken up and then like going back to bed. Like I remember shit like that. But I guess it's like the meds that makes you forgetful. Um, Remember, kids, if you are medicated or your doctor prescribed you medication, remember to take your meds. Um, if you forgot now, take them, you know. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do like a little reminder thing of every video that I make. Take your meds. No matter what people say, um, saying that you don't need them or like doctors are stupid. Take your meds. Trust me, you need them. They weren't taken for you. They weren't handed out like candy. Um, yeah. So remember to take your meds. Um, I'm not gonna be one of those annoying people that make sure to drink some water every day, puppy. But like it's like I'm not saying like drink 8 glasses of water today because I'm sure like that's too like you should, but like it's too much. Make my tummy full, but try to take a few sips while you can. You know, or I don't know. This is me. Hold on. These are my freckles. This is me, by the way. Aren't I adorable? Look at me. Hold on. Make them dance. Watch this. Ah! That is not what I wanted. This little thing here got some moves. I'll tell you that. Well, I'm gonna go. Enjoy this little thing.